Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition featuring the Festering Skies DLC. And to Antarctica is the one that's up next, but I'm going to take care of a couple details before we get there. At the end of the last episode, we recall seeing a few individuals that need some promotions, so we're just going to get in here so they get done without forgetting. Now, what cross classes do we have available? Let's see, we're looking at Synedrian stuff here. We got Infiltrator, Technician, Berserker. Soon we'll have what do I want to say? I want to say Priest available in about 12 hours. But for the moment, we want to get Raquel going, and I don't think with her perks, we got bonus carry, we got biochemist. Now that doesn't really work well unless we have multi-damage output style weapons. So what we may do is cross-class with an assault in this instance, just so we can equip a shotgun, like an Anu shotgun, and really apply the viral damage. That may be the best, with these particular perks, the best way to take advantage of them. Also, I've never really done a sniper technician with the healer bonus here. But we're just going to bite the bullet right now. We're going to go with assault just so I can take what I consider to be, it's either that or a heavy, but I'd rather have a sniper more mobile. So we're going to go with this build, and we'll have to improve our skills in the future. So we're taking the first steps for that cross class here. Now let's see who else we have as for an advancement. That's Alan Rickman. Let's see what level you're at. You're at max level. We can definitely use another individual with marked for death when we come up against one of the big guys. So we won't go anywhere else with you. You're done. And is there anybody else? I just don't recall. One last, our newest rookie number 19 that we picked up. It's an assault who already has a mutation head. Guy, I saw augment right in front of my eyes, and then I couldn't figure out mutation. The struggles of ZigZag. So we're going to upgrade here with dash. We're going to upgrade here with return fire. And is there anything else I want? Bonus speed is not a bad thing. And since he's initially just there, none of these help him out. So we're going to give you the extra speed and stealth and call it a day there. So we got everybody promoted, so let's get moving on. There's a couple things before we jump in. We're just going to look at a couple movement issues, and one of those is we got to get these guys flying back to pick up the newest rookies in our base. So the main ship to do that in here is the McKinley is in here somewhere, but the one thing I'm going to have to do is make room on the McKinley because it's carrying the vehicle. So if we get into here, and the McKinley has the black hole, let's just move that over to the air-sea rescue. And now we have room for those individuals over that we need to pick up over at our base in, what is it, at East Africa, over in that direction. So let's get to the McKinley. So many ships. And what we're going to do, let's just zoom out so I can do this a little quicker. And this is the base we have to get to right down here, so the McKinley's on its way. And of those ships that were over there, it's definitely faster than the Thunderbirds, so that's why we sent the McKinley. Now let's get back up to these Speak of the Devil Thunderbirds, and while we're waiting, we're just going to send them back to get fully recovered, both with the vehicle and health and stamina, because we do have all those facilities here, and it's nearby. And we're just going to make ourselves better while we wait for the air-sea rescue. And the other one that's there, which is the elusive. So both those are going to go back. Yeah, I just need a little stamina there. No big deal. Oops. Someone got to where they're going. And here it is. This is where we got. And that is... It doesn't look like we found any extra areas to search by going to this unvisited haven. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... What do I want to do first? Because we have this thing here, but I really want to get going on this last ancient site, because then we will have all the basic mines and forges and you name it for all three of these things over here. So let's reverse course. Excuse me, let's reverse course here. I want to do this one first, then we'll head over and think about doing the fourth initiation for, because I think this could get done and that fourth initiation before we get over to the base here to pick these guys up to do the lair, which would then improve reputation, and by then we will have done, at least that's the plan, we will have done this mission. So our reputation increase won't be blocked. So that's how we're going to do it. And I have been prioritizing or trying to prioritize these ancient weapons a little bit so we can get to them sooner rather than later. And let's see, nothing else. It says 3 hours it'll be done. So yeah, we're just both going to fly over here. And everybody now should be en route. Let me just do a quick swipe through. Everybody is where we want them to go. Yes. So this is our mission, guys. And then after that, we'll also have a decision to make. Is this team good enough for a citadel? Kind of have my doubts, but we'll explore it and give me feedback this and in the comments on this episode if you think this team's good enough to handle the citadel. Otherwise, we'll have to put it off. At least there's no immediate havens or whatnot in the vicinity to be attacked, other than our maybe New Chile base down here. But anyway, here we go. Our operatives have arrived at the antediluvian site in the Antarctic. We must investigate the Symes expedition and retrieve evidence of how the antediluvian proto-civilization defeated the Pandora virus. So let's get this started. And we have 9 of 9 slots. We can take 9 on this one. Wow. We could... Well, we have a... not everybody's level 7, but the worst is level 5. That's... fairly solid team, and that is 9 of 9. Who else am I missing up here? Oh, Cherry Bomber and Peach, however, aren't exactly high level, but they are sneaky hidey-hideys that I guess, and they can pump out the spider drones. Well, I guess they can't exactly pump them out yet, but they can pump out 1 per turn, and between them that's 2 per turn, so that's not hideous. So I think we're just going with the live team on this one, as much as I might enjoy taking out the return fire. If I took out the return fire, who would I sit? Probably Sam Rockwell out of this group. That still leaves me some variety. Robbie, Zaso, you'd be the heavy. Well, you're cross-class with a heavy also. So I have plenty of snipers. Still have 1 assault. So yeah, let's go for the captures. Oh, here I am doubting myself again. How many? We only got 4 in captivities. We need more captures. We need more captures. Let's face it. So we're gonna sit down the low-level individuals and take the high-level portion of the team along with the return fire. That's the way we're gonna do it, and we're gonna see if we can't use it to keep us both healthy. That's one of its abilities, and see if we can't capture a few more Pandorans. Now we'll start here on Will Smith, take a look at what we're all loaded up with, and make sure we think we're ready. Will Smith, you're probably... Okay, you got plenty of clips on that sniper rifle. You are maxed out on Will, and so you're good. Yeah, we're not going to do any of those. Sigourney Weaver. Do we have any other choices on weapons? Not really, but you do have the shotgun. That's the key one for you to be carrying. You're decent on will, decent on speed. Tony Shalhoub. Might be nice. You got no pistol. You just got those 2 perks. Are you a pistolier of any kind? No, not really, so it doesn't matter that we don't necessarily have the pistol. What I am going to do is I'm digging into the pool on this one because you have so many different things you can do between dashing and quick aim. I'm going to give you one more spot of will. Now, do I have any different? Yes, I do. We're going to take away this weapon and pop in this weapon, and I'm thinking we're going to take that away, get ammo, and backup ammo for that particular weapon. And there we go. Alan Rickman, you have a decent weapon. You also have neural abilities to help out the Aspida, the return fire. Fully laden, we're ready to go. Robbie Zaso, you have the Boom Blast, so you're big to be able to help us out. You know what I feel like I probably should do for you? Since the Aspida's along, in case we need that touch extra healing, well, I guess I don't have the most amazing pistol in the world available, unless there's one up here. Nope. But we're going to give you a pistol just because you're an expert with your pistol. And do that. And finally, we got Nikolai, Carpethia. You're probably just fine. I wonder if we need to give you more ammo. Now, we don't have to carry the extra ammo. I'd rather have the odd grenade just in case, because we can always back off to the Danchev, which is ammo, ammoless. We don't have to worry about ammo for you. So we're done. The return fire's there. It's at full health. We're team go right now. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered. We'll see you down there. All right, we're usually off in some corner over here, and yes, indeed, we are. Let's kind of look at the overall map. We got one enemy visible. And right now it's high health, probably close range attacker, no spitterhead, just a claw. And in between speed legs. So nothing too concerning early on. In fact, I'm wondering if the Aspida might make sense to send it directly out there, and at the same time, well, let's get a few others moving. Let's get our scout moving out here. That'd be Sigourney Weaver. Nikolai will keep you back.
Maximum effort.
Let's start looking. In fact, we're going straight into the fire, and we already found another guy over here. Arthron Brute Prime. Looks like he might. Nope. Spitterhead Claw. I was thinking that one claw hanging down there looked like it could be a grenade launcher at first, but it's not. He does have speedy legs, though. And nothing great with the armor. So I'm going to bring you up here, Sigourney, just so you can be on Overwatch in case there's a surprise we aren't aware of that'll be running towards us. Oh. Well, fortunately we weren't surprised by the lady back there. We found her. And virus-resistant mind control acid spray ejects acid in a cone. So we got to be aware of that if we got the return fire anywhere near her, because acid is not the vehicle's friend, or anyone with armor for that matter. So yeah, I think we'll go with Overwatch there. I do potentially have some Boom Blast, although I have a feeling even the Siren's a little too far for that right at the moment. So let's start out with some snipers, get them moving, and see what we can see. Yeah, I think we're just going to start taking some cover positions at this range just to get ready to do something in our upcoming turns. Can't quite get to cover here just because Well, I'm going to take cover positions just because we've been burned by some Triton snipers in recent episodes, and I would prefer not to be burned by any more Triton snipers.
Moving to coordinates. Target located.
Now we're finding everything that's out there. Let's get into cover.
All set.
Nikolai, you're actually, even though you're cross-classed with a heavy, can do war cry and all that, you're still more of an assault than a heavy with what we're having you carry. So let's get you dashed up here also. We'll run you right here.
I've got a visual.
We find something else. There's a Triton. Is that the kind that I was concerned about? No, not... Well, it's still a concerning weapon, but it's not the sniper version of it. So, not quite what I was most fearful of, but we definitely need to respect that weapon. I think I'll come right here with you, Nikolai.
Advancing.
And we'll be able to put you on Overwatch. Now I have 2 snipers remaining. And the question is, what will they be able to give us today? I'm thinking we're going to bring one of you, if you can make it. Not quite. Maybe the other one can make it to that tree position. Yes. We're just going to... We're setting up. This is our setup turn, in other words, ladies and gentlemen. We were so far back in the corner, and they were so far back in their corner, like a boxing match. We're starting out in our own corners, so we gotta venture forth, check each other's weaknesses, do a little feeling out of the enemy, and then get going. Is he gonna? No, I think we can stand, even though we're not directly behind cover. He doesn't have a great angle to shoot at us right now. Holy smokes! There's 2 of them. And is this another mind control evil one? Yes. Not, yeah, also acid spray and still frenzy, so these guys may close a little quicker than we expect. In fact, I'm almost thinking, because of these freaking trees, I may just rush you forward a little bit also, Robbie Zaso, so that we can maybe have a clearer boom blast style shot next turn also. Like, I'm thinking here we only got that it's a semi-open spot to shoot between, as long as they cooperate and stay in those positions. We're gonna bring you up here. And the return fire, where is my best play with the return fire? Maybe, just maybe, we try to deal with the Siren, maybe, with the return fire. Help us on this flank, and we'll just keep it behind cover on its first move. I'm so used to starting out, and what did we see? I only see 2 Sirens here. Another Arthron is what it might be, yeah, way in the back. So what does this guy have? Another claw? Another claw. So the Sirens are the biggest threat. We don't have a lot of shooties, except for this guy. And we have a lot of acid appliers. This guy might be a regular one. Yeah, he's just a regular one, but this guy has poison or acid. Yeah, it's acid is the one I hate the most. So we got a lot of threats out there to our safety at the moment. So let's make sure we can get some overwatches going for what may be approaching us.
They're not getting past me.
I hope not. I hope not. Let's come out about, yeah, our overwatches aren't going to be that far out, so I'm more concerned about them just somehow getting too close, like Myrmidons, to hurt us that way. And that's kind of what I'm playing for, in case you couldn't tell. We'll go with this weapon for Overwatch. And I think we're doing a pretty good job of getting the center covered. Now we got you stopped when you saw somebody, so let's bring you. I wanted to bring you this far forward, and you won't have Overwatch. Okay. Let's see if we played this okay on the first turn. Way more defensive than I'm used to do. I'm used to guns a-blazing by the first turn. Okay, he ran away, but now we're spotted. He's got acid and some hurt. Okay, the Siren hasn't found us. So this is good. They didn't do an all-out assault because apparently we were subtle in our movements, although the Myrmidon saw us.
No mercy.
And he ate up. Ooh, too bad he's not the exploding one, because we took out his torso. Well, the Siren sees us. And the acid guy is very stealthy and took some good cover. So this is good. They aren't all approaching us at the same time, all at once. That is very nice of them. What we can do is maybe send the Aspida out over here and see if we can't zap a mole or zap an Arthron. And what's his health? 37. We do 20 times 2. Yeah, we're going to zap him. Well, I don't know. There's so many out there. I'm not going to try and figure out who we spotted. We know we want to zap. Let's do the zap. And he is stunned, barely. Only for 3 turns unless we get back to him. But it's a start. It's a nice start. I'm happy with the start. Now, as far as Boom Blast goes, we don't exactly have a clear path to the Siren. That's the one where I'd want it to go. So what I may have to do is reposition Robbie Zaso a step forward so he'll only get 1 grenade, 1 rocket this particular turn. Do you even have rockets yet? Yeah, I don't even think you have rockets yet. Doggone it. So, yeah, it would only be 1 grenade by moving forward. And so maybe I just do this so we don't waste Boom Blast will to start. Let's just get a sense if we can make it that far with a grenade. Yeah, if we have a clear line of sight, we can. So I think we'll take a little sidestep. We'll do our 1 shot and be done with it. That means the rest of us right away need to take out this guy as a threat and this Myrmidon as a threat. That's my biggest challenge that I see. Now I can't get over here to get a great shot there.
5 by 5.
I may have to do a couple double dash moves to get over here with both of my assaults. That seems to be the best chance I have there. That means my snipers will pretty much have to be able to manage to take out the big guy, and hopefully we can take out a torso on the acid guy. So let's get running while we have the will.
Gotta keep going.
We're going to try 1 more. And we're kind of going to keep our distance just... You know, the aim should be good enough at this distance, and then we're 1, 2, 3, hopefully far enough away. Right there. And then we're going to bring Sigourney Weaver down that way.
No time to lose.
And Sigourney, is that going to be a good enough angle for you? Oh yeah. The question is, will we be too close or not close enough? Let's find out. We do have a shotgun. Are we close enough?
Ready to engage.
Not really. So let's take a look at this weapon.
Preparing to fire.
We can mostly damage the torso, and maybe, hopefully, Nikolai can follow up with the rest of the damage to the torso. Let's find out. Don't pan away, camera. We're not ready for that. Let's see if this will do it from this range. Pretty good chance to take out the torso. Can I do it with this weapon also? Is there a better chance? Less of a chance? Less of a chance. Let's go for the torso. We're counting on you, Nikolai. We need you to take it out. No, we didn't take out the torso. So, who's on this side? The one on this side is you. We do have dash. So if I double dashed you, then we can take out the torso.
No rest for the wicked.
At least that's what I'm thinking. Or I can stop you right there. Use two. We can you know, whatchamacallit, onslaught over here. So let's do that. Onslaught to one of these guys that's already over here. Sigourney. And let's take that shot.
Aiming.
Now, ooh, we'll make it explode also, but I think we're far enough away. So that means now, that whole long explanation, we can at least do a quick aim over here. What I'm gonna wait for is to see if anyone else can knock off some armor, if, you know, anything. Let's see what our shot looks like right here. Not there. Oof. Not amazing now, is it? Not amazing. But I think if we do, we can wear it down pretty good with, I think, a bunch of quick aims on this one, and we got the will.
I've got this.
So let's see if we can make it happen. If we hit the shield, that's less favorable. Let's quick aim. So far, I don't want to say it. So far, so good. 2 for 2.
Gotcha.
We took out the carapace. 3 for 3. We got it bleeding. We're wearing him down. Let's go for 100%.
Aiming. Still on
Good
target.
shooting. Good, amazing shooting. So now we're going to go right here. We're going right here. Because if I can do a quick aim and take him out from here, that gives me an extra shot that I wasn't counting on.
Ready to fire.
Yeah. That gives me an extra shot that I wasn't counting on, potentially right here. We're going to start with Boom Blast. You don't see the Siren from there, but you'll at least be able to probably maneuver for an... Oh, not with that. That's going to be a tough maneuver. But you can, like right here. That's a pretty clean shot. So you'll be able to come right here for a quick aim. For Alan Rickman. Then we can step over here, sidestep over here, and that gives us a clean shot for our grenade to take off at least a little armor right off the bat. Alright, I don't know if that got around that stone or if the stone blocked the blast a little bit. Doesn't look like we did all that much.
Let's show them what we can do.
Close, but if she does mind control, you know, we'll have a chance to react a little bit. So let's try a quick aim.
Lining up a shot.
That's not who that's who I wanted. And the quick aim, that actually gives me a nice shot on the head, and that's where I'm gonna start. So that's good. Return fire. We're going to back you off because we got 3 turns to play there because we might need your help over here. Not that we have enough damage yet on the Siren to be able to zap her enough, but we're going to keep our options open. He's doing the end around. They're not acting, and I'm not seeing the notice that they actually see us yet. He does. He's the one with the weapon. There's 2 with a weapon. He's a maniac. We're going to have to start paying a little bit more attention to cover now. And of course, she's going to scream at us. Yes. Isn't that the way it works? Scream at them and then hide. The Sirens excel at that maneuver. The good thing is we'll be able to get real close. She mind-controlled the individual with the shotgun. That's the bad news. The good news is, well, I guess we have options. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Actually, we do. We can come over this way for a shot. And I can come here and do it a quick aim without probably a pretty clear close range shot. Closer range than when we hit the head in the first time. And if I can take out the head, then I can run up close here. And then we'll have to worry about this one. But then I can run up close here and blast this lady in the face. That's what I'm thinking. So let's see if this maneuver shall work. Come down. We'll come here first in case we don't have to spend will.
Let's do this.
If it's a good enough shot. And we sure do like aiming at myrmidons, don't we? Oof. Oof. Are you dancing around where you can lean out for us? Maybe? Come on. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take one more step forward and spend the will. Because I was not comfortable with that shot. We don't need it to miss. Why is that not really better? Our angle should have been improved, I would have thought. Well, I can still afford to step and improve our angle. That will improve our angle. We just got to worry about guys with weapons down here. But I think I'll be able to step back into cover after the shot. So let's now take this very prolonged. There we go. It's not quite taking the head out, but one more shot to the head will take it out. And let's get back into cover. Now the question here is, who is in our best interest to zap? What is your health? We can zap and take out the maniac, so we don't have to worry. I think the maniac will be in range, and that's the shot we're going to take. Or the zap we're going to take. Okay, we got to remember there's only a couple turns leeway, but at least we've got them under control on this flank. And we're actually nicely hidden from taking a shot on this guy. And this guy has a little less in the way of weapon power too, so he's not as big of a threat. Although any piercing weapon is a threat to the return fire. Okay, here we go. We're back to a big important action right here, and that is called, we got the will, so we're going to use it. We're going to take out our weapon at extremely close range. Oof. So that won't get through the armor because there's too much armor there. Can we punch through with this weapon on the head? And we can at least punch through, it looks like, to get enough damage? Yikes. No, we can't. What I'm going to do is stand right there, though, in threat distance of that one, and we are going to war cry. Well, before I waste the will, can I get down here for a potential shot? If I take the will with this guy and came down to this angle, or can I get I can get a sniper shot from this angle now that I don't have a threat from a shot down there, and we're still hidden from other potential shots, and this is most definitely going to do more damage on the big lady here. So we can do a quick aim here.
Heading out.
In fact, we can decide if this will do it. Yeah, that'll take the head out. Now, are we free from mind control yet? Yes, we are actually totally free from mind control. I can actually move you back out of the way, just so we're not so obvious for this siren that'll be coming up. And what else do we want to do?
Set.
Do I have anybody else that I guess what I can do is just some more shots down here, or I should say one more shot down here if I can line up. Or maybe I can't get to a point to see the siren. Obviously, I apparently cannot. So we just bring you down, period, to get into position to help us out. Is this the best place I could bring you? I'd like to take you a step further so you can overwatch down here against this other siren, but I don't have that luxury. We still do have war cry here, and I may come down here just to war cry this siren.
Moving to coordinates.
We can war cry, and it covers the siren. I don't need her claws ripping through us, and I'm hoping that protects us against the claws. I'm also going to step over here in case I need to do some boom blast to the other siren. I don't want to be behind the tree for that. The return fire, you can stay right where you are. We can overwatch. Well, yeah, we actually could move you further and then overwatch you, because you have the light sniper rifle. So I actually could bring you out here to overwatch against this thing, since it's not war cried.
Right there.
So let's do that as far as overwatch down here. Try and protect ourselves this way. At least do some kind of damage. Throw her off the rhythm. Alright, is that going to throw her off the rhythm? Not at all. Who's... Oh, that's the turn end. She ran the whole way, not even leaving a mind control at the end. Oof. Yeah, so the Phoenix weapon was not the worst that could have been done to us. You're going to have to be aware of him, though. Okay. So he's a wide open threat that can do damage. She's going to be able to do some potential damage. But do we have a shot on her? Not without moving. So we're going to come in close with our amazing weapon here. We are going to quick aim it in case I need to move out of the way. And we're going to get this one. Planning on taking out the head so we can not worry about mind control anymore. Yes. Now I could... I might as well quick aim one more time. And if I go over to this weapon...
Steady.
We can continue with the damage. That's awesome. Technically, I should probably be wanting to get over here to capture some, but, you know, I only have so much mobility with my Aspida. Yeah, I can't get down far enough to be able to capture this guy. What's his health? 300. So we could easily capture him, except he becomes uncaptured soon. Let's head down here. We may take a little hurt, but let's block his view from anybody else. And we're going to do that. Now, what we're going to do is go with the Siren patrol, and we can't forget this guy because he may not have the most health, but he's got claw and spitterhead too. So we do have the Siren subdued a little. We still have Warcry if everything doesn't work out exactly the way I want it to. Let's start with some blasts. I'm going to do an... Well, who can you see? You can only see this guy straight ahead. And let's just see what that shot is. You can do a heck of a lot of damage right here on the agile leg, possibly taking out his arm, depending on what has hit the most. Let's do this. We're going to do it one more time, Nikolai. Now let me see. Do I still have the option over here? No, that's not you. That was probably you that had onslaught. Yeah, so we've already used the onslaught potential we have. We have no other onslaughters over here. I do not think. No. So
I'm here.
We're going to finish up with the second shot, just like we took. That'll almost have this guy taken care of. And we definitely made him easier to hit one more time. Now we have these options. And I'm looking at you, shotgun. Oh, we didn't get through the armor enough, have we? Yeah, if we were able to focus on the head, that lady'd be gone in one shot. Instead, we're gonna try taking him out in one shot. That way, we're gonna use our more precise weapon over here, and going for the head. So this line is done. What we're probably gonna do is we're gonna run up here. Probably gonna do a war cry on these two. What else? What other shots might I be able to get? I can't get far enough down here to get that little bit more damage. Can I? I'm going to come here with this light sniper rifle. We are going to quick aim it.
Have to focus.
So I can do the most damage possible and still have other options. That lady's gone. And can I get one? Can I come here for one more shot at quick aim? Looks like I might be able to.
Moving out. Ready to engage.
The value of the light sniper rifle.
Target down.
Okay, it would have been nice to capture, but our Aspida's not with the program right now. And you're stuck there. So if I think we're just going to have the Aspida take a hit. It's going to take some return fire here. And what else? What I was thinking of doing is running you over here just to give an extra zap if we can hit him. Does he have his shield up in the way? No, he does not. So we're going to come over here for a feel-good zap, see if we can
on the double.
Paralyze him a little extra.
Aiming.
focus right here. Yeah. He is re-paralyzed. We don't have to worry about him, and we've still got 2 turns with that guy. So we're okay. I don't think there's much else to do except run you forward, Robbie Zaso. We don't have to worry because he's gonna, well, he could shoot around the Aspida, so let's not get cocky. He potentially could shoot right here, which would be not in our best interest because we're very low on health. Wish I had thought about that a little more. I thought the Aspida was gonna be blocking his sight just a little better, but I had to run up for that last Siren. So we're a little bit in harm's way here, guys. We're a little bit in harm's way. See if it costs us. Okay, good. I was hoping that's what it would do. We're gonna turn around, do another little zappity zap. And everybody else is still under control, I believe. Barely, but they are. And we need to get rid of this Myrmidon to end the mission, is my understanding. If I'm counting properly, that's all we got left. So, where do we got to get? Well, we probably can. Let's try to figure out where we have to get. Since he's officially not seen, technically we won't get our cues on where we can shoot from. Come out here. We'll quick aim. And that way, this would be a way, even though we can't capture Myrmidons, to hopefully at least end this mission. Because he's paralyzed. Let's find out. Apparently not. Is there someone else out there I'm not aware of? I guess we're going to find out in just a moment. Or do I have to take the next turn when they're all paralyzed to get the game to end? That may be it. Let's find out. But just in case.
5x5.
Let's do this. Let's jump you over here, just so we have other options. Next turn. Okay, let's see what happens. Well, oh, we have to. I know why it's not ending. We got them all frozen up. We got them all paralyzed, but we haven't collected the goods. We haven't done everything we need to do. So let's get the Aspida back over here because we got to re-zap this guy. Unless I have enough mobility to get you over there to do it with a shot. Let's see if it's going to be accurate enough. We'll find out.
Moving fast.
And then we'll send somebody to pick up the package. I forgot, there was a mission on this one. It's not just kill the enemy. Oof. Did we get him? No. We have some quick aim available.
This better work. I think I got some damage.
So now, all we got to do is run somebody over here. And you seem to be the most likely person right here, Will Smith. Pick it up now. There we go. There we go. Temporary brain fart on my part as to why this game wasn't ending, but we got it done. We got 2 more level 7s out of this mission too. Really excited about those promotions.
I'm running out of time. I have my answer, but it's not what I wanted. The antediluvians. They were like us. Then, the Pandora virus came. It destroyed everything. In the end, they found a solution, but at a terrible cost. They created a weapon, the virophage, that destroyed the Pandora virus and themselves. A whole civilization lost to give us a chance. And we wasted it. All this for nothing. This is where it ends. I keep thinking maybe we are all children of the Pandora virus. But the sphere, my God, the sphere.
All right, that sounds slightly depressing. It would appear that the entire Symes expedition perished in the Antarctic, most likely overwhelmed by Pandoran forces as they tried to retrieve a mysterious metallic sphere of antediluvian origin. That sphere is now in our possession, and it's up to us to figure out what it is and how it might help us save the Earth. Some nice, really nice tech, wonderful materials, and some new research. We'll replenish, not too bad of a cost. And let's see. This is what I'm going to do. We have 3 ships down here. At least I think it's 3. And we have damage all around, Despeda, individuals, whatnot. Whoops, let's get that down here. I'm going to send this vessel up to our base here. We have healing and stamina rebuilding, living quarters med bay. We're going to get ourselves 100%. And while we're doing that, keeping an eye on the behemoth, I want to get feedback from anybody who can and wants to down in the comments. Is this team good enough to do a Pandoran Citadel? Do you want to see this team do a Pandoran Citadel? Let me know down in the comments. And in the meantime, we're flying here with all of them to get ourselves healed up. Jeez, I'm pressing stop and then it gets here, so I'm actually pressing go, and then I press stop again, another ship gets to a place, so I'm actually pressing go. The mechanics sometimes, and ZigZag's fingers sometimes. That's just the way it goes. Let's get back up here now. There we go. Now we got everybody, and we got a Scorcher built too. We got everybody going where we want them to be going. Let's get back out here for those that did reach their target. We're back. Okay, yeah. We got our 2 guys back here healing up, while the other ship right here, the McKinley, is flying to pick up new soldiers. And then we also have a lair here, which who knows, by the time we get back, maybe it'll also be a citadel. And then we have our 2 ships here. Looks like they're almost back to the antediluvian site, which has been uncovered. That very well could be our next mission. Let me just make sure there's no other vessel I'm not aware of, that I don't know what they're doing. And the answer is no. So let's get over to the antediluvian site that we'll be probably doing next. In the meantime, personnel is highlighted, and we probably are not going to do any recruits right at the moment. We don't need a berserker. We don't need a heavy, if you want my opinion. So let's get to see what the new research is. Triton vivisection. We want virophage weapons. Yeah, I guess we'll put it in the queue. Ugathian entity. We'll put it in the queue. Psychic influences. Capture a Pandoran with psychic ability. You know, reverse engineer, all this stuff. So yeah, we're fine. We're almost ready on the priest class, so I can experiment with cross classes there. And let's get back out to the map and indeed find out if this will be our next mission. Okay, Antediluvian Ruin Extreme, a good news daytime mission. Is the other vessel actually there too? Let's just advance just a little bit in time. Yeah, they're both there. So we have our mission for next time. This period of tons of things happening right now. We're finally getting a handle on a bunch of them. It's starting to slow down. We got to get a few things done before the next couple missions after this one. So we're going to have another Antediluvian. This time it's the Living Crystal Lapidary, the last processing site that we need for the last ancient material. So hope you had fun with today's mission. Once again, we're using teams that aren't like maybe the ideal build, but boy, they sure got it done. They handled themselves pretty well, and we haven't lost anybody yet, so we're hanging in there. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time and see your comments down below.